Hello, my name is Flick and I'm taking you inside Picturehouse. This month we come to you from the Dukes at Comedia, a zippy, diner-chic, state-of-the-art cinema in the heart of Brighton. Originally set up as 2 extra screens to complement the single-screen Duke of York's, it soon became clear that this little brother was not sitting in its sibling's shadow.
So I've been here at Dukes Media for almost 5 years. I started about 4 months after the cinema opened, and I've been GM for the best part of a year now, about 10 months or so. The thing that I love the most about the cinema is the diversity of the programming, and that leads to a diversity in audience as well. So we cater for people from sort of all different backgrounds and ages as well. I mean, we have screen arts shows that constantly sell out, but at the same time, our biggest film of all time is Bridget Jones's Baby, which I think speaks for the level of diversity that we have here at Dukes of Comedia. 3 Billboards was a massive success, lots of people through the doors. It was our busiest week in quite a long time. Previous to that was Trainspotting 2, but 3 Billboards has really brought in the numbers. We've had lots of people coming through the doors and it's been a huge success.
Lady Bird is the highly acclaimed comedy drama and full-credit directorial debut from mumblecore queen Greta Gerwig.
You should just go to City College. You know, with your work ethic, just go to City College and then to jail, and then back to City College, and then maybe you'd learn to pull yourself up and not expect everybody to do everything.
A coming-of-age story with Saoirse Ronan as the teenage Ladybird, currently doing quite badly in senior high, and her turbulent but loving relationship with her mother, Golden Globe winner Laurie Metcalf. Like Frances Ha, that Gerwig starred in, and Seinfeld, a show about nothing, there is everything. The small agonies, realisations and choices that create the bigger picture about how we, hopefully, grow up into the best or at least better versions of ourselves.
I want you to be the very best version of yourself that you can be.
What if this is the best version? What I'd really like is to be on Math Olympiad.
But math isn't something you're terribly strong in.
That we know of yet.
Phantom Thread is a thriller set in London's glamorous couture world of the 50s, and interestingly is Paul Thomas Anderson's first feature outside the US.
You can sew almost anything into the canvas of a coat. When I was a boy, I started to hide things in the linings of the garments.
The era is evocatively captured with stunning cinematography, lighting and perfect attention to every detail down to the last buttonhole, beautifully capturing the character of Day-Lewis, royal dressmaker and confirmed bachelor Reynolds Woodcock. All in total control until love appears in the shape of Alma, Vicky Creeps, who unpicks and unravels the House of Woodcock.
All your rules and your clothes and all this money and everything is a game.
This was an ambush.
Stop.
Are you sent here to ruin my evening and possibly my entire life?
Stop it! Whatever you do it carefully.
The Shape of Water comes from the magnificent mind of Guillermo del Toro, Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy, and is a fantastical romantic drama about Elisa, Sally Hawkins, a mute janitor working in a Cold War-era US government research lab, and an amphibian humanoid captured for research reasons from the Amazon River.
Perhaps I would just warn you about the tale of love and loss, and the monster who tried to destroy it all.
Do the Americans get to dissect the creature before the Russians get to steal him and dissect him themselves? Or does a mild-mannered janitor intervene? An homage to B-movie blockbuster ensues.
I know why, and so do you.
Marvel's Black Panther is directed and co-written by Ryan Coogler, whose first feature was the excellent Fruitvale Station.
We are home.
He also wrote and directed the highly acclaimed Rocky spin-off Creed.
My son, it is your time.
Chadwick Boseman stars as King T'Challa of Wakanda, alias Black Panther. Following the death of his father in Captain America: Civil War, T'Challa returns home to discover two deadly enemies have joined forces against him and his people. A 5-film picture deal and an all-star supporting cast, including Martin Freeman as CIA agent Everett K. Ross, are set to ensure Black Panther is a superhero with more than just a magic vibranium suit.
The revolution will be live.
The start of a beautiful friendship, or something a little bit more, when you take your date to the most romantic film ever. First released 75 years ago, Vintage Sundays present Casablanca as a Valentine's Day special.
He's looking at you, kid.
For the less romantically inclined, the Ritzy are putting on Alan Partridge Disco, spinning the best of Alan's choices from Kate Bush to hot chocolate, karaoke included. Talking of Valentine's, on February the 14th, our Screen Arts strand presents live from the RSC Christopher Luscombe's production of Shakespeare's greatest comedy, Twelfth Night. A riotous tale of unrequited love, both hilarious and heartbreaking. Adrian Edmondson stars as Malvolio and Cara Toynton is Olivia.
My first experience of Shakespeare, and it was astounding, fabulous.
In every way, I mean, both the acting and the sets are very funny, but also with the depth to it as well.
How thy lady does.
2017 was a fabulous year for the variety of LGBT cinema, and 2018 looks set to be just as interesting. We spoke with Brighton's very own queer cinema expert and Duke of York's marketing manager, Jacob Engelberg.
My name is Jacob Engelberg. I am the marketing manager of the Duke of York's Picturehouse in Brighton, and I also am the programmer of Eyes Wide Open Cinema. We are a Brighton-based film program that explores queer representation in cinema, and by queer, we use that as an umbrella term to discuss sexual and gender minorities. So the landscape in the last year in queer cinema has been quite interesting. We've had a few key titles, namely God's Own Country and Call Me By Your Name. With a film like God's Own Country, I had the pleasure of interviewing the director, and I really wanted to ask him about the importance of showing rural queer experience, because that's what I thought was something unique that film was bringing to the cinema landscape. So looking ahead to 2018, there are some really exciting queer films that I want to draw your attention to. The first one is called A Fantastic Woman. It is a Chilean noir drama. One of the refreshing things about this film is while it stars a trans actress and it foregrounds a trans character, it's not a film about transition. It's actually a film about grieving, about mourning, and about social marginalization. Another film that I'm really looking forward to is 120 Beats Per Minute. This is a French film that is a dramatization of the ACT UP movement in Paris during the 1990s. And people might know about ACT UP in its New York or London factions. The French AIDS activism is much less known. I wasn't really aware of it before this film. What it really does service to is giving a visual representation of this moment of intense political action. So Eyes Wide Open Cinema, we're currently putting together our 2018 programme. Our website is eyeswideopencinema.co.uk, and if you check back there, we'll be coming back in the spring with some great queer cinema. And now the news. What to expect from the film world this month.
February equals BAFTAs on the 18th. Picturehouse Entertainment is particularly thrilled to have the wonderful aforementioned God's Own Country nominated for Most Outstanding British Feature, and lead actor Josh O'Connor nominated for the EE Rising Star Award. Congratulations for a leading actor nomination to Daniel Day-Lewis, who has announced that Phantom Thread will be his last ever film. Celluloid fans, however, will be happy to hear 70mm screenings are taking place at Picturehouse Central from February the 2nd. Wes Anderson is set to open the Berlin Film Festival 17th to the 21st of Feb with his highly anticipated new stop-motion feature, Isle of Dogs. A We Love Wes season will be playing across Picturehouse throughout the month in honour of Anderson's exceptional oeuvre. You are welcome. That's it for February. Remember to keep up to date by visiting our website, picturehouses.com. And of course, you can book tickets on the go using our handy Picturehouses app. Become a member of Picturehouse Cinemas to get free tickets, discounts, and loads of perks and benefits. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again in March.